Good night, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's edition of the Almost Daily Shush. I'm your host, Patrick. If you watched our show last week, you would know that tonight is episode 22, which is also the final episode for this first season. So if you're like Patrice, you would know that 22 that rate for tonight. Tonight's news begins with some light criminal news. A police constable was busted with 15 cases of contraband beers in Benke this week. Now, I'm not one of those people who discriminate against beer, because cerveza la cerveza. The word contraband exists just to make us feel guilty about it. However, police also busted a couple of fishermen with out-of-season conchs, almost 2,000 of them. Now that I agree with labeling as contraband. But if you're paying attention, police only need to capture some contraband lime and tomatoes now, and then I could throw the biggest ceviche and michelada party in the history of Belize. Hashtag after Carnival Fiesta. And now, news that almost everyone are disgusted about. The tragic loss of Bruno. A gruesome video that went viral this week after two knuckleheads took their pet dog to a crocodile den. Here's a clip of the video. And don't worry, I'm not share the whole thing.
Bye, Bruno!
Well, you guess what happened next, right? Since the video has been posted, thousands of Facebook detectives have gone into investigation mode and have come to the same expert conclusion. Bruno gets set up. According to some, Bruno refused to roll over when told, and he had a tendency to pee in the house. This has led many to agree that indeed his tragic death was premeditated by his heartless owners, who, unlike Bruno, were the real stupid ones. On a serious note though, we join animal rights activists in demanding justice for Bruno, who now rests peacefully along with Harambe in heaven. Moving on to heavier news now. By now you have heard that Vital Statistics was closed for a little while and that they have a backlog for birth certificate applications. Since a lot of people need their birth certificates to register, it has resulted in a huge concern for normal Belizeans as well as politicians. In recognition of this concern, Elections and Boundaries has made the following announcements. Prospective voters, please take note that in the event you cannot access a birth certificate, but you are in fact alive, we have prepared to check your pulse along with your Facebook page to verify that you are indeed living. A receipt will be issued and that can be used as your birth certificate. In order to establish residence, please be advised that homeless people will be required to bring in a picture of the space where they sleep for verification, along with a signed declaration stating how long they've been homeless in the relevant constituency. Persons in need of a death certificate to be buried must apply in person. Since the office is small, dead people are encouraged to leave their coffins in a secure parking lot next to the cemetery. Yep. It seems that we have a lot to be optimistic about now, especially for dead people. I even hear that for the month of August, there's a promotion on death certificates. Buy one, get one free. I hear people even if fake their death to take advantage of that promotion. Hashtag Derek Aikman. If you are a citizen who has been tuning into the news lately, you would have seen that crime is on the rise. Now, no one can tell if it's because of the heat, turf wars, or just hot-headedness, but we all are demanding solutions. Luckily, the Ministry of National Defense held a 2-day seminar at the arcade inside Princess Hotel, where they played games and came up with a new national defense policy. While the policy has not been made public as yet, here are a few excerpts that have been leaked exclusively to us. Police officers will no longer work as private securities for clubs and bars. Instead, they will only be allowed to work undercover as waitresses or DJs. The BDF has a new strategy to improve air defense. They plan to trick drug lords into landing planes and helicopters on a safe stretch of road, and then they will show up with fire trucks to out the fires so they can keep the planes for themselves. To cut down on gun violence in the streets, gang members will be offered baseball bats in exchange for guns, a step in a less deadly direction. And finally, to address the rising instances of theft and robbery, millennials who are addicted to Snapchat and Instagram will be handcuffed to strategic lampposts across Belize City, where they will be paid to work as surveillance cameras. We are not sure what type of success we can expect from these new undertakings, but the ministry's record-breaking 2 meetings in a single month has created national optimism already. And to end tonight's news, we have depressing, upsetting news out of City Hall. The Belize City Council has announced that they will not be having a 10th of September Bram this year. Thousands and thousands of Baymen have expressed their disappointment in this decision and blame it on political bias on the Battle of St. George's Quay. But don't worry, Baymen. It is expected that even Christmas celebrations will be suspended. So if you're looking forward to entertainment this Christmas, you might as well try to enjoy it from September. We here at the Almost Daily Shush are ready to pick our KKs. Viewers, that's it for today's news. But stay tuned because we will be right back with some more excitement as we close out Season 1 of the Almost Daily Shush.
The outlook for the 2018 hurricane season predicts a slightly above average season, and RF&G Insurance encourages you to take no chances. Be sure to check your hurricane supplies kit and review your family emergency plan. Cut overgrown and dead branches from trees. Have an evacuation plan and know where shelters are. Secure all important documents. Have a plan for your pet in the event you have to seek shelter outside of your home. Keep in mind that while a hurricane plan is important, an insurance policy from RF&G Insurance gives you the confidence that your home and possessions are well taken care of. Did you know that in 2017, insurance payments for hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria are already over $100 billion for damages to properties in the Caribbean and the United States? Ensure that your home or business is protected. Visit us today at our office on 1 Coney Drive, Belize City, or an RF&G agent near you. Let us help you to get it right this hurricane season. RF&G Insurance. It pays to get it right.
60 seconds. Benny's in 60 seconds.
And we're back with another segment of Benny's in 60.
Now, in an effort to keeping our dollars at home, Benny's introduces its line of best space furniture, all proudly made right here in Belize.
That's right. Our line of indoor and outdoor furniture includes the Bum bar stool,
The Oasis and Ice bar sets,
Convo center tables,
Easy lounge chair.
Me and We single and double armchairs.
All products are durable polyethylene, which are salt water and UV resistant.
In addition, we have a wide range of colors to suit your decor. For more information, visit us at Benny's at 2.5 miles Philip Golson Highway or call us at 223-6236.
So whether for your business, your resort, your home, or your favorite spot, make any space a best space. Only at Benny's.
Benny's in 60 seconds.
Good night, everyone. Welcome to another thrilling edition of What You Expo today. I think people they suffer with anxiety if you know that today last show for season 1. So they hurry send in a bunch of vexness. So here we go. This instance of Bexness goes to our Hall of Fame Bex-inspired offender. A Facebook user posted this. Warning and heads up. When dealing with the Vital Statistics Unit, please reserve an entire day or two and the patience of Job to get your documents. Here we have one line to apply and another to pay, and another to make changes, corrections, deed poll, late registration, etc. The approximate wait time to apply and pay for a document is 5 to 7 hours. Tips. Make sure you join this line to apply before 11:30 to 12 because they close the door in your face. 2. Pray that you reach the counter and is less than the 5th up to pay because even if you have been in that line from 8 a.m., the cashier will save 5 more people and close the window in your face. Then, you return at 1 p.m. to join the line again and to hear you are getting your document in 2 weeks. Alright, if this unit never saw Vital, I suggest they just Control Alt delete it completely. It's honestly depressing if you know you have to wait until you're dead to get a birth certificate. And you have to reincarnate if you pick up your death certificate. It's madness, truly unnecessarily in 2018. So we are vexed about this too. And now, another common vexedness, a Facebook user shared this. I wonder if our businesses provide customer training for their staff. I received a call the other day from head accounts receivable manager who happens to be the owner's sister, and I was shocked in the rude manner in which she spoke to me about my brother's business. This woman was so rude, and I am surprised that such a big business allows someone like this to disrespect their customers in such a manner. Please give your staff training because you guys need the customers and the customers do not need you. Well, I sure they don't get any good review from a TripAdvisor, but we should definitely post about them on TipAdvisor. They need all the customer service tips they could get. The only thing I could suggest is that maybe we boycott all of their company we act snobbish. I certainly vex too. Alright, so this next vexness is something we all encounter. And finally, somebody decided to be vocal about it. So when I share this person, we post this. Who is responsible for those big trucks carrying sand and stone on the Western Highway? Almost every day you see those trucks are overloaded with sand and stone, and either they don't have it covered properly or they are overloaded, but the sand and stone is always falling out and hitting other people's vehicle. Today I was driving and the material from one truck was falling out so much it cracked my windshield. Something has to be done about this because they do not only damage your windshield, but it can cause an accident. Indeed, I agree with you. So what worse is that sometimes a truck may pass police checkpoint and the police don't even recognize the danger when they pose. And to be fair, some of the drivers they really try their best. Some of them use a little shower curtain or a little queen size sheet over it to cover their two load of stone. So at least they have a little conscience in exchange for common sense, of course. We definitely need to crack down on these windshield crackers. The Bex. Alright, so this next Bexness now a real soap opera. This person shared this. Tell me your opinion, people. You're free to speak your mind. The other day, a young lady who used to live upstairs where we rent came for some of her things that were left there. Her stuff were just put outside my door. So when the person collecting rent came and saw something missing, she came and questioned me. I told her how the young lady came for some of her baby stuff, including Pampers and wipes, because she needed them for her baby, who is just a couple months old. Alright, like I said, this is a real soap opera material. How my landlord doesn't put a person baby thing in the yard? Anyway. She told me not to make the young lady, who I know from primary school, come and move anything else because she owes money. I said okay. So yesterday evening the young lady came, and when I asked her, she said that she had paid the lady. So I tried to call her and the call was not going through. So I told the young lady, just take the stuff then. Now, this morning when she came and saw the things missing, she started one big cussing up about how you better pay me what she owe me or else I will give una notice to move today. If una not pay me today, and I will still put una out and still carry una to court for the money the girl owe me. Alright, so this story get worse and worse. Now, how can she want to take us to court for something we don't owe her? She should have taken the person to court long time ago for the $60 she owed. But I did not know when you owe someone rent, they could hold your stuff until you paid. I thought they took you to court. We're not renting together or anything of that sort. And let's keep in mind that she is not even the owner. She is only collecting rent for the owner. Alright, so this landlord must make like a 75% commission for be so aggressive. But seriously though, so all of this drama over 60 bills, somebody get put out and somebody say cost out over 60 bills. This landlord should be the Attorney General when Jeffrey Prasa may buy BTL. Promise to pay but never pay up. Alright. And in our last Bexness for today and for season 1 of our show, I have something very serious to share. We have every Belizean outrage. This week news went out that a football player brutally attacked a female referee because he was ejected from the game. Thumbs down. What got people even more vexed is that the court fined him $2,000 since he pled guilty, and the Sports Council banned him for 5 years. That's a pure One person referencing the incident shared this. You coward idiot. Look on this referee face. You need jail, and I hope Corozal people beat his ass. 5 years, life. Alright, the Facebook user got to leave fire background too, so no effects. Now, I know I suggest that violence, that the answer for violence, but he should definitely ban for life if that's what's going on. And definitely, should spend a little jail time. Violence against women and really violence and a whole, no have no place in a free society. So, Belizeans, Bex. And there you have it for today's Bexness. Kindly stay tuned as we go for our final commercial break. We will be back with much more.
Welcome to RFNG Insurance's educational series. Our aim is for you to understand insurance and how it works. Today, we will be discussing the importance of insuring your contents. Most homeowners' insurance policies don't automatically cover the contents of your house. Content insurance is insurance that pays for damages to or loss of your personal possessions while located in your home. It is important to have enough insurance to cover everything. Go through every room and make a list of what you have and take photos. You might be surprised at how much stuff you have. Make sure the amount that you're insuring for will be enough to cover the replacement cost of all items in your home. You might need to declare valuable items separately to the insurance company. Some policies don't cover these items or limit how much you can claim to replace them. A valuable item might be paintings and other valuable pieces of art such as carvings, statues, etc., as well as jewelry and watches. Thanks for joining us. If you need more information or clarification on the topics we have covered, contact us at 223-5734. RFNG Insurance. It pays to get it right.
As a smart business person, you're always looking for ways to minimize waste and increase efficiency. Enter Track Solution, a company that provides fleet management services with the latest in GPS technology. Track Solutions fleet management tools give you up-to-date information that allows you to assess and improve the use of your company's vehicles. Using Track Solution, you can ensure that your vehicles are always used safely, efficiently, and effectively, as well as minimize wear and fuel expense. With Track Solution's GPS tracker, you can check in with your vehicles from any computer with an internet connection. Through its Google Maps connected technology, you can determine in real time your vehicle's location and whether they're maintaining the schedule vital to meeting your company's growing needs. Track Solution will also decrease your company's driver and vehicle-related paperwork and act as an anti-theft device. You'll also receive regular reports through Track Solution's easy-to-use online system or mobile application. Track Solution. Track what matters.
You can't laugh or you can't move. 2 minutes. $10 a minute. You see, they high wages.
Can't beat that.
Keep working. My girl good. My girl jiggle before you drop too.
Alright, good night, Belize. It's now time for our Artist Spotlight segment. Today we have the multi-talented Alexander Evans. I would have go through the list a while the man could play, but the list too long and we're kind of limited for time, right?
Play the fool.
Yeah. Alex, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
How's things?
Things busy as always. I get to come back to Belize and like one of day I even get to take a proper vacation.
Oh, okay.
Because I just work.
I will take off Sunday, man. We don't do nothing for Sunday. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you started your music career.
Oh, wow. I actually started my music career relatively late compared to most musicians that I know who start in the womb. No, they usually start as they usually start, as children. I started when I was about 16.
Oh, okay.
Started playing the guitar, took to it pretty quickly, then started playing the bass guitar, started playing the drums, started playing pan. All of those, at that point, I was more or less self-taught, kind of pick up a couple things just from other musicians that I was around that I kind of look up to. Herschel Armstrong, Lynn Young, Darryl Young, Mark Phillips, these veterans in music. And then I eventually was asked to be the head of Niche's steel pan program, the Pandemonium Steel Band. And so I was the founder and the director of that steel band program. Eventually, I started realizing that what I knew was like this much, and that my students were very quickly catching up to me.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, how can I get more knowledge so I could share more knowledge? And then I went to Trinidad for the first time in 2015, and experienced their panorama, which is like steel pan on a completely different level. Like you have 10 different large bands of 120 players each in each band. And the level of music, the intricacy, the detail, everything, like I was completely blown away by how much this instrument can do.
Yeah, that always get me off. I like how you get the lyrics of the song by steel pan? Because that's a voice song to me. So then they sing it with the pan.
Yeah, that's the goal. You try and make the instrument sing. Yeah. And later on, that led to opportunity for me to actually study music in Trinidad at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, which is where I'm at right now.
Okay, nice. So how that work? So like, you go to school for music, right? So like, they tell you, all right, then play the drum every day, and then they like quiz you on your voice. Like, they say, sing for me, and then they like write down Like points it.
Actually, if only it were that simple.
You should come to my school of music.
Yeah.
I get 100.
Yeah. I mean, good luck with your accreditation. But no, it's a lot of different classes. It's a lot of music theory. You learn about how to form chords and the functions of different chords. You learn a lot of music history. I was shocked at how much history is involved in a music degree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have the practical side of it where you have your individual tutor for your primary instrument, which in my case is steel pan, tenor pan. And so because I try, yes, learn pan, but I try to be as versatile as possible. Like in my time there, I've done African drumming, drum set, guitar, tabla drum.
Okay. I have no idea what that is.
But it sounds cool.
Sounds cool. Sounds very cool.
Which is,
so
the,
really
which is the most important thing. Yeah, it's very, very, very technical. And it's kind of like, and there's also a lot of air training involved, so it's kind of like trying to expand your craft from a very comprehensive like perspective.
Alright, nice. So you're really technical and music, and then you could branch out from it.
Yeah.
So since you're a steel pan man, right, I have a riddle for you, right? So what now a steel pan player favorite sport? Ping pong. I told you it was funny. So alright then, so if you had the power, right, what you'd do? You'd cancel carnival or panyard?
Carnival.
Next question. Alright, next question. So if you had, what genie, you'd switch voice with Toprik or you'd swap hair with Tanya Carter?
If I had...
No, never that easy, right?
First of all, though, what kind of genie this? We have such specific options. Like, you never rub the lamp properly.
We get it from, like, we get one deal, just all shit from the manufacturer. They never do any testing, so, yeah.
So I'm like a refurbished genie?
Yes.
All right, I understand you.
The motherboard me got in first. And
all right, yeah. Well, as much as I appreciate Tanya hair and just her entire, being so well put together and all of that. I don't think I would have traded the locks for editing, so by default I'll have to go with Toprik voice.
Alright, then, cool. So, Alex, tell the viewers how they could, get your music, get in touch with you, how they could support you.
Alright, well,
you have anything coming up?
Okay, so first of all, I have 2 big shows coming up this weekend. I actually have Trinidadian guest vocalist, voice trainer, performer, Cherish Latouche having a concert at the Bliss this Friday night at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $25. It'll feature an entire live band with Belizean musicians, Drew Gill, Josh Herrera, Fitzgerald Conserve, and also a couple of Belizean vocalists that she has been working with, Jael August from KTV's Jael August and Ariel Muschamp as well. So it's going to be a really nice show. It's going to have jazz, soul, R&B, reggae, contemporary, a really nice blend of musical styles.
I'm there.
Nice. Well, that's all that matters, If you did it, then, mission accomplished.
So Friday Night Bliss?
Friday Night Bliss. And then
I'll be
Saturday...
taking selfies.
Yeah. Saturday night in Cayo is actually the annual song competition, which I entered and won last year with Denise Castillo singing the song that I wrote. This year I have last year's breakout artist, Shania Garnett, who I'm collaborating with, who will be singing the song that I wrote, I Pray for Belize. So please go to my national song, shameless plug, my national song website and vote for song number 4, I Pray, by Shania Garnett and Alexander Evans. And come out Saturday night. There's going to be a lot of really nice performances. I listened to some of the other songs in the competition, and while it is a competition and I do want to win, I have to acknowledge the other Belizean performers who have expressed their love for this wonderful country through song. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And then also after the National Patriotic Song Competition, there's a Carnival Song Competition, which is, you know, the hype part,
right.
as we could call it, you know.
Bashment.
Yeah.
Cool. Alexander Evans, everybody. Our artist spotlight for tonight. Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for having me.
Son. Viewers, I really have to emphasize the thank you for tuning in tonight and for being fans of our program. From an unscientific research that I carried out, I have proven that only the most intelligent people watch our show. On the other hand, thin-skinned people can't handle it. So give yourself a pat on the back. While we will be away from TV for a while, you can still find Patrice and I on Facebook. So don't forget to find us and like us at Colorblind Multimedia. By the way, you can still send your shush or Bexness to the shush hotline at 636-36. So until...
Mr. Patrick, hold on, hold your horses. I want to say my goodbye too. Viewers, it has been my absolute pleasure entertaining you every week. So I will miss Uno, and I know Uno will miss me too. But this isn't goodbye. This is simply see you later. Bye-bye.
Until next season, everyone, good night and goodbye.